Today we got two monstrous beasts going head to head. The T-Rex from Jurassic Park taking on a skull crawler from Kong Skull Island. Who comes out on top? Well, let's find out.
Eyes up. Stay sharp. Stay down. Final warning. I could do this all day.
An apex predator of the highest degree. The Tyrannosaurus Rex, affectionately nicknamed Rexy, is the face of the Jurassic Park franchise and was originally intended to be the star attraction of John Hammond's vision for the original Jurassic Park. Also, just for clarity, Rexy only appeared in Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. The other two Rexes from Jurassic Park 2 and 3 were different dinosaurs, considering that they're from different islands. Rexy is an absolutely massive dinosaur, coming in at 44 feet long, 17 to 20 feet tall, and actually weighs somewhere between 5 and 6 tons. She's strong enough to break through giant fallen trees with ease. She pushed an old Jurassic World truck out of her way during a chase, with that truck weighing around 4,000 pounds, and she was able to hold back a helicopter just by biting onto the ladder hanging from it. She walked through metal fences. Her back claws were able to tear through steel, and Rexy's been able to regularly fight against and kill other dinosaurs. She took down several velociraptors by herself, fought against and killed a Triceratops who was as big as an African elephant in the Jurassic Park game. She took down several Carnotauruses, one in just a single bite. And even though she was being beat by the Indominus Rex, Rexy did take the I-Rex and shove him through several buildings and pick him up by the neck and throw him. Then she's also durable enough to take attacks from multiple velociraptors, from the I-Rex, and from who knows what other dinosaurs. And Rexy walked away from all of it with just a few scars. The T-Rex is also incredibly fast, being able to keep up with a Jurassic Park Jeep, and has been clocked over 30 miles per hour. And she's surprisingly stealthy. Rexy surprise attacked a herd of dinosaurs as she was hunting, surprised the velociraptors at the visitor center, and killed Eli Mills in a surprise attack. Thus we got in one corner, everyone's favorite dinosaur, the T-Rex. But entering the devil of Skull's Island, the skull crawler. Skull crawlers are a species of two-legged serpentine creatures that live underground, coming up only to feed. As they're hypervarious, they're always hungry, and as such are in a constant state of looking for food to sate their endless starvation. Long ago, they appeared on Skull Island and challenged its rulers, Kong's species, for dominance. By the modern day, they wiped out all except for Kong himself. Also, just to clarify here, we're just talking about a skull crawler, not the alpha skull crawler that Kong fought in the movie, otherwise known as a skull devil. The skull crawler exists only to devour, destroy, and dominate an ecosystem. And as a hypervore, it has such a hyper-adrenalized metabolism that it exists basically in a constant state of starvation. Just like a shark that has to constantly keep on swimming, the skull crawler must constantly keep on eating. In order to do this, it's actually able to dislocate its own jawbone in order to maximize its ability to swallow anything that crosses its path. Within that mouth are two rows of serrated razor-sharp teeth, and a long whiplash tongue, which the creature can use to ensnare and constrict its prey. The skull crawler is even able to shoot its tongue out fast enough to grab and swallow a man while he was mid-air. It's strong enough to destroy a large Triceratops skull, send men flying up into the air just by slamming the ground, send men flying dozens of feet away for a tail slap. The skull crawler is also incredibly durable, as it appears to be unharmed by all sorts of gunfire. It isn't faced by being literally set on fire, doesn't seem to notice a slice in its ankle. The skull crawler is also surprisingly stealthy, being able to regularly sneak up behind opponents, and its senses are so great it's actually able to hunt you just by smelling the blood in your body. And once the Skullcrawler picks up on your scent, it will not stop until it's had its meal. Basically, if Kong is the god of Skull Island, well, meet the devil. So, who wins? Well, let's break it down. Now, I know I say this quite a bit, but I do genuinely mean it here. This is a fight that I absolutely love to see play out on the big screen. Like if the Skullcrawler appeared in Jurassic World, and Rexy and Blue had a team in order to take it down, holy crap. I would absolutely love that. The T-Rex vs. I-Rex fight is already one of my favorite CGI fights of all time. And I think the only thing that would make it better is watching a Skullcrawler get thrown into the mix. I'm getting chills just thinking about it. I want that so bad. But who would win? And we've already mentioned this. I want to clarify it one more time because I know for a fact I'm going to see this down in the comments. We are not using the fully grown Skullcrawler, the Skull Devil, for this fight. In no way would that be fair. The Skull Devil is just way too big, and honestly could probably just step on Rexy and beat her that way. We're using one of the smaller, younger Skullcrawlers, like the one who attacked the soldiers in the graveyard. That is a much more even fight, and someone who Rexy can take down and beat. Well, for starters, I'd say that Rexy is much stronger. The most that we saw the Skullcrawlers do was destroy giant bones as he was chasing around and eating the soldiers in the graveyard. The T-Rex has got that beat by a large margin. She's run through a massive fallen tree like it was nothing, and that right there makes Rexy just as strong as a Skullcrawler. But the T-Rex has also gone on to bend metal fences and tear through steel. She's busted through buildings and even pushed the Indominus Rex through multiple buildings. Rexy has also picked up and thrown the Indominus Rex by the neck. And according to the Jurassic World Survival Guide, the I-Rex weighs around 8 tons. That's actually more than the T-Rex. So Rexy was able to push around and throw more than her whole body weight. Skullcrawler has never shown that level of strength, the most impressive thing being just busting through that skull and those bones. However, on the other hand, the Skullcrawler is a whole lot faster and a lot more agile. Yes, the T-Rex is surprisingly fast, being clocked at running over 30 miles per hour, but that was really just in a straight line. Even when Rexy was chasing after the Jeep and keeping pace with it, once again, just in a straight line. On the other hand, the Skullcrawler is able to quickly maneuver and run all around, and is going to be able to easily outflank Rexy and just basically run circles around the T-Rex in a fight. The Skullcrawler's speed actually allows it to put more momentum behind its attacks. It's one of the reasons why it's able to send men flying backwards literally dozens of feet with a single swipe. Rex hasn't shown she can do that, at least not to that extent, even though the dinosaur is stronger. But why is that? Well, it ultimately does come down to strength versus striking at power. Power can be calculated with the formula for force, where force equals to mass times acceleration. So while Rexy has the mass, she doesn't necessarily have the same acceleration that the Skullcrawler does, allowing Skullcrawler to send people flying dozens of feet away, and arguably giving the Skullcrawler greater striking power than the T-Rex. Then, both of these creatures are incredibly durable. The Skullcrawler has been able to casually brush off gunfire, even machine gun fire from M2 Browning. It wasn't even harmed by literal fire. Yes, the Skullcrawler did eventually die, but it took a hell of a lot to do so, a result of a massive explosion that would have killed Rexy as well. But the T-Rex has proven that she is remarkably durable to the kind of attacks that she'll be taking in this fight. I mean, she's fought against countless dinosaurs before, being bit and attacked by velociraptors, and even though she did get the snot kicked out of her by the Indominus Rex, at first, she was able to get back up, brush herself off, and keep on fighting against the I-Rex once Blue ran in to help her. At the end of the day, Rexy came away from all of it, just a few scars. We actually don't know how well the Skullcrawler is able to stand up to the similar attacks inflicted by dinosaurs and similar creatures, but seeing how well it took fire and gunfire, it's presumable it would take those attacks no problem. Now, neither of these beasts have what you could call skill. considering they're animals. But T-Rex definitely has more experience fighting against animals like the Skullcrawler. The only threat that the Skullcrawlers really face would be Kong, and Kong is nothing like Rexy when it comes to a fight. We don't even know if Skullcrawlers actually fight amongst themselves. It's possible that they don't, because we've seen them share meals before and try and double team Kong. On the other hand, the T-Rex has fought against several velociraptors at once, killed Carnotauruses, sometimes with a single bite, and probably most importantly, fight against the Indominus Rex. You could actually argue that the I-Rex is just as dangerous, if not more dangerous, than a Skullcrawler, given its size, genetic makeup, intellect, and complete and utter savagery. So we don't technically know if the Skullcrawler has faced an opponent like Rexy before, but we definitely know that Rexy has fought against similar creatures and usually wins. Then there's even their size. The T-Rex is 44 feet long, 17 to 20 feet tall, and weighs somewhere in the range of 5 to 6 tons. On the other hand, the Skullcrawler really has no definitive size, but being a baby, it's on the smaller end, anywhere from 35 to 50 feet long, 15 to 25 feet tall. They're roughly the same size. So, who wins? Well, the T-Rex definitely has the strength advantage and more experience in this kind of fight. But the Skullcrawler is way faster, can combine that speed with its strength to pack more power behind its punches, and ultimately, just its savagery is going to be a massive advantage here. It will be a great fight. And the T-Rex is one of the few creatures who can give the Skullcrawler a good fight, but I think the Skullcrawler is too powerful. I mean, Skull Island has no dinosaurs, but we see their skeletons and know that used to be there. So it appears the Skullcrawlers came and actually destroyed all the dinosaurs, including other T-Rexes. The Skullcrawler wins. But what do y'all think? I would love to hear your thoughts. Sign off in the comments down below. Also, be sure to hit that like button, the subscribe button, turn on notifications, join the DanCo army, and I will see you all next time.